you mentioned outcomes. So what role does product ops play in helping teams become outcome focused?
Yeah, I think a lot of it ends up in the beginning being about alleviating the PMs on how to get the data. I think product ops is about making the sort of mechanics and how to get these sort of quant and qual inputs taken care of, so folks can really focus on the data insights themselves, as opposed to getting them the instrumenting, what tool are we using. And that helps get people closer to identifying potential outcomes and then creating that baseline of measurable outcomes. So it's really about getting out of the how we're doing it, but why we're doing it, for what sort of bigger picture outcome.
And kind of enabling that, right? So they're not necessarily doing it, but they're bringing forth the information that's needed to make those decisions.
Exactly. I've worked with companies where they had like, a $1 billion company, they had probably 10 different product verticals, but they were all working slightly differently. So not only did it impact the product team, they were trying to figure out how to do road mapping each time, but as they worked with their stakeholders, sales was like, okay, I've got to figure out how to do go-to-market motions with this team, and they do it differently. So it's like, just give us one process. So you're spending a lot of cycle time figuring out the rules of engagement versus getting the work done. So I think that's where products can play a really big part.